Today's starting lineup is sponsored by Bristol Myers Squibb, and so we clued you in on the difference today for Florida. Mike Lowell is back at third base hitting sixth, and Encarnacion, the right fielder, goes up to the 5-hole. They want to get the cleanup hitter Derek Lee going in the 4-hole, but 1, 2, 3 have been moving, and if they move, so do the Marlins. Against the left-handed veteran starter, Kurt Weekly Reader for the Giants, who's had about a week off. Sut pitched last Friday.
Well, he needed that week off too, because he has been on the disabled list twice with a sore shoulder. The last time he got a cortisone shot, he came back from that a lot stronger.
In there very quickly to Juan Pierre, and here's what Reader did, but 2 stints on the DL, very un-Reader-like, hadn't been on it, and so he did win just the 10 games. However, he's won 10 games for 7 straight years, the first left-hander for the Giants to do that since Carl Hubble. That would be the New York Giants. First Giant of any sort to do it since Juan Marichal. So I know 10 wins isn't, oh my goodness, but steady wins the race, and that's the type of pitcher that Reader is. Pierre swatting, fumbling, throwing at third is Alfonso over to Galarraga, and Pierre is gone. So,
nice play by Alfonso. He knocked that ball down, came out of his glove. He didn't panic
because he knew right where he was. If he'd have been playing at normal depth, he would have had to have panicked because of Pierre getting down the line. But he knew by knocking it down, he could slow that clock down a little bit, pick it up, and still have plenty of time.
This is Luis Castillo, 0 for 4 in the opener, 1 for 5 in a ribby, and so you know he's capable of much more than 1 for 9. Has been an all-star.
Once again, we talked about in the beginning of the game, both sides were going to be very patient. They're going to make these guys try to throw a lot of pitches, throw a lot of strikes. Readers jump right out and been able to work ahead.
And when you talk about Tony being patient, you're not talking about just strictly taking, are you?
Right. You're just trying to zone in and get yourself a good pitch to hit.
3-1 the count to Castillo. In there for a strike, says Dale Scott. Gary Cedarstrom is at first. Jeff Kellogg at second. Phil Cousy is at third. Bruce Fremming, the veteran, on the left field line, and Hunter Wendelstedt is at right. Castillo, left field. Back goes Bonds. He slips, and it's way up off the wall. So Castillo is on with a double. Pierre didn't do it this game thus far, but Castillo has done so.
He'll surprise you from that right side. He only hit 6 home runs this year, but all 6 of them come against left-handed pitchers. He's got more power there. I thought Barry Bonds played that ball terrifically, Tony. That could have been 3.
Yeah, you know, it's tough to play.
Yeah, but look at this, guys. About 3 feet to the left, I think it's a home run, right?
I mean, because you don't know if it's going to hit the high part of the wall or if it's a little bit more to the left, it's going to be a home run. And Barry's got those plastic bottom shoes on, and he hit that tartan warning track. Almost twisted an ankle.
Here is Pudge Rodriguez, 1 for 4 in both games. Bonds made a really nice catch in game 2 at Pac Bell Park. Here is Pudge, 3 times to the postseason with the Texas Rangers, 96, 98, 99, all losses to the New York Yankees. He's going to try it on this side in the National League this time. Tries to go the other way. Now let's just show you this. The last 16 wins by the Marlins. You wonder what the top of the order does? When 48 for 128, they're hitting 375. The top 2, they've won 16 games. When you keep them off the bases, as in 4 for 51, they've lost those 7 games. I mean, it's pretty simple. They get right?
Yeah, it's fairly obvious. You know, both of these guys have the ability to get on, make some things happen.
Again going the other way off Reader.
Well, even when they get on base, Boomer. They're not going to steal home plate. Somebody has got to come up with a clutch hit with runners in scoring position. Pudge Rodriguez on the year in this new league for him, the National League, was 4th overall in that category.
And that's the key. You want to try to give yourself easy run scoring opportunities where you don't have to get a hit, where you can make an out and score the run. And that's where they've really excelled.
Pudge smacks this one to left. Back. Gone! 2-0 Marlins. A sea of white guys look at it. They're all waving. They're all thrilled.
He set him up for that, Tony. A lot like the conversation you had with Barry today. He went to the opposite field a couple of times, knowing Reeder couldn't get in on him.
Absolutely. And that's, it's just good hitting. You know he's going to work the outer half. And Rodriguez was smart. He didn't try to pull him. He just tried to go to right field. And as soon as he came in, he was ready, and he got the barrel on the ball and hit it out of the ballpark.
The Marlins just play with their chests out here at home. Down the stretch, 13-3 in this part. Go back a little farther, 25-7. Lee and a leaping Galarraga makes the play. But Pudge puts him in front here, son.
Tried to sneak that cheese in there, Ricky. He didn't get it in there, did he, Rick?
No, and both of these pitchers have a problem with that.
Right.
They have to set that up with the changeup, and it wasn't. Reeder threw fastballs away, and even though Pudge went the opposite field, he still doesn't throw hard enough to do anything on that inner half. You hitter, man. How you set people up sometimes,
It's just paying attention. That's all it is, and that's, that's what Bill Robinson, the hitting coach of the Marlins, was talking about this morning. We're going to pay attention. We're going to make him come to us. We're going to be patient, and we're not going to be greedy. We're going to hit the ball where it's pitched, and that's all they're doing. I mean, even in Encarnacion here, his approach, he's gotten 2 balls away. He's not looking to jump out there and take that ball and pull it over to the left field side. He's going to go with it.
They preached that, and we thought in talking before the game that maybe the crowd would work in the first time around the order against the patient Marlins.
Yep.
See the pitches, but a 2-0 lead will settle them right down.
Absolutely, and that's, Jack McKeon talked about this too. They're a much better team when they get the lead. When they're playing ahead, they play much better baseball.
They have not had a bad at bat yet.
And they haven't. Pierre, his first, he was down 0-2, and he slapped the ball on the left field side.
Rich Aurilia, the new dad, over to Galarraga. Encarnacion is gone, but the damage is done by Pudge Rodriguez.